Let's talk, guys. Let's talk. Let us talk. Let's not waste any more time. And we're going to be starting with Concacaf today. I made a whole video on Concacaf, so I won't be long in terms of the predictions. But there's just some things we want to talk about. Let's talk about this. Let us talk about this. We got to talk. We got to touch on some things, okay? Mckenney out of UN's men's national team squad for team policy violation. Forget about the Reina is ruled out due to injury part. We're not looking at that right about now. We're really not looking at that. We're talking about our boy Weston. Weston, bro, you need to chill. Come on, man. The kids look up to you. You need to do a lot better than that. So the news reads, the U.S. will be without two starters for Sunday's clash with Canada. This is an old article. This is definitely an old article, and I'll touch on a fresher one. Weston Mckennie has been left out of the U.S. men's national team squad against Canada due to a violation of team policy. U.S. Soccer confirmed while Gio Reyna is set to miss the team's next two matches with a hamstring injury. Oh, didn't even read that properly, but anyways, whatever, man. Whatever. U.S. Soccer confirmed while Gio Reyna is set to miss the team's next two matches with a hamstring injury. I thought there was actually more after that. You know what I mean? I don't know why. But Mckenney and Reyna both started in the team's 0-0 draw with El Salvador. Reyna now ruled out for Sunday's match against Canada and Wednesday's visit to Honduras. With Reyna out for both games, Mckenney's status is uncertain headed into the final game of the international break. Mckenney's explanation. Shortly after U.S. Soccer's announcement, Mckenney took to Instagram to reveal that he was suspended for a violation of COVID protocols. And I quote, "Unfortunately, I am suspended for tonight's match due to a violation of the team's COVID protocols." Mckenney wrote, "I am sorry for my actions. I will be cheering hard for the boys tonight and hope to be back with the team soon." All right. It doesn't say anything else there in terms of that, but we won't be getting into all the other blah, 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 blahs. But what we're going to be doing, we're going to be going back, not there, but on my other page, and I'm going to be clicking a reaction by USA legend Landon Donovan. So as you guys could see right there, Landon Donovan says, and I quote, "It's almost beyond repair. U.S. men's national team legend Donovan incredibly disappointed in Mckenney for COVID suspension." So we're going to just touch on what was said here by Landon Donovan. Oh, I remember watching him for the U.S. He was nice. He was nice. The Juventus midfielder has been sent home ahead of the team's trip to Honduras after being suspended for the match against Canada. The U.S. men's national team legend Landon Donovan says he is incredibly disappointed in Weston Mckennie, as he says that the midfielder's recent suspension leaves him in a place that is almost beyond repair. Mckenney was suspended for Sunday's World Cup qualifier against Canada for a breach of the team's policy related to COVID protocols, with the U.S. Soccer announcing on Monday that Mckenney would also be excluded from the team for the upcoming game against Honduras. It has not been confirmed yet how Mckenney broke the team rules, but Donovan, who says he's been told the full story, says that it will take a lot for Mckenney to earn back the trust of his teammates. And what was said? I quote, "I will just say I am privy to what happened. I am not going to announce that publicly," Donovan said in the Football with Grant Wall podcast. "I will just say that I am incredibly disappointed in Weston. Incredibly disappointed. Look, I can understand being at Juventus during a long club season. You're sitting at home for months and months and months, and you want to have people over. It is the smartest thing to do? No, but I get it. This is 1 week of your life with 3 massive games, not only for yourself, but for your teammates and for your country to go to the World Cup, and the level of selfishness in that moment is beyond me. Honestly, it's beyond me," said Landon Donovan, and I continue to quote, "I've made a lot of dumb mistakes in my life. I get it. I'm not here to be all righteous, and he is young, yes, but he's old enough to understand that you don't do this. You don't need to put yourself in a situation, and worse, put your team in that situation." And I continue to quote, would they have won the game if he was on the field yesterday? I don't know, but their chances went up a lot, I promise. It would have went up a lot. If he was on the field, then their chances of winning or getting a point against Honduras go up a ton on Wednesday if he's in the lineup. And I do agree with that, though. U.S. are lacking the creativity in the middle of the field. And I continue to quote, I am just really disappointed with him. It doesn't mean you write him off and he's a horrible human being. He needs to learn from this, but this can never happen again. Ever. It is almost beyond repair, and he has a lot of work to do with his teammates to make sure that he never does something like that again, because you lose your trust in your teammates. This is their livelihood. These guys want to go to a World Cup. Christian Pulisic knows what it feels to sit on the field in Trinidad crying because he didn't go to a World Cup, and you can't put your team in that situation. And I do agree. I do agree, man. I do agree. And just to finish this off, the squad for Honduras, with Mckenney out, U.S. men's soccer team boss Greg Berhalter has called in Jackson Ewell as a replacement. Not a much better replacement, but whatever. With the teams currently dealing with several absences, Gio Reyna, Zach Steffen, Sergino Des all been ruled out for the game as well, which will force Berhalter to do some reshuffling for Wednesday's clash. Greg Berhalter has been doing a lot of reshuffling anyways, regardless to the injuries, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. So look, man, we just had to touch on that one. That one was a big issue, and I think it definitely affected the U.S. team because Weston Mckennie is a baller, and you can't be in these Chipotle commercials and all these things and breaking COVID rules, bro. Rules are rules. We know what situation we're in. You can't have people over, man. Listen, have some damn self-control, bro. You cannot have people over. You forget there's something called xvids.com, bro? Come on. Come on. You're selfish. And I'm for real with that. 3 games, stay in the bubble, get the job done, go back to Juventus. Whatever you do over there, you do over there. You know what I'm saying? But this is national team duty where the USA needs to be back to the World Cup. And it ain't looking good so far. Just want to put it out there. So that'll be it for the first thing we want to touch on today in terms of Concacaf. And what I'm going to be doing right now is we're going to be talking about the predictions, okay? Predictions. Let's move over to the predictions. I made predictions already. And we won't be getting too deep into these.